Do you know, Ralph, I think this is the first time we've had a real tree, isn't it, Harold?
There's a first time for everything. I'll tell you something, though. There's that many branches on it, we could buy up Lewis's and Woolies, and it'd still look bare.
We've got plenty of decorations, and well, you know it.
If we're short, I could always nip home and bring mine round.
We're short of nothing here, especially no old women. Here, we'll put the lights up, Ralph, and then they can make the tea.
Right. It's a fine woman you got there, Harry.
She's crackers. Levelman's ate me off the bob. Going a bit soft in the head. Half the time, I think she thinks she's in another world.
Oh, Grace was the same. That's why we love him, you see.
I don't get you.
Oh, all their little quirks. It's all part of the feminine charm. They probably think we're mad. Edna thinks you're mad, I know that for a fact. It's what makes the world go round.
Aye, well, it won't get these lights fixed, will it? Right, plug in.
Right.
What have you done?
Nothing. Probably just needs a new fuse.
I put a new plug in with a new fuse.
Oh. Must be something else, then.
Brilliant.
Kettle's nearly boiled. What's up?
What do you think's wrong? The lights are broken.
Oh, we can't have a Christmas tree without fairy lights.
It worked every year first go until now.
Well, serves you right for switching on without me being there. It's bad luck anyway. I'm glad they didn't work.
Bad luck? Don't talk to a soft woman.
Don't you get mad at me, Harold Cross.
The only one in this house who's mad is you.
I could nip home and bring my lights. Save you buying new ones.
Oh, could you, Ralph?
Oh, no bother. Is that okay with you, Harry?
I'm only one of the workforce round here. You better ask the forewoman. If she says it's okay, then it's okay.
It's okay, Ralph. But have some tea before you go.
Well, this is all news to me, Janice. Well, why don't you come round here? Yeah, beer and sandwiches. Hey, it was good enough for Alan Wilson. Mind you, he probably put something in the beer. No, I wouldn't put it past him either. No, I can't, honest. I can't get out the house. No, I'm all tied up. Look, I'll phone the shop steward, all right? Yeah. Yeah, see you later. Ta-ra. All right.
Yeah, fine. What's up?
That case of sexual harassment at Pets again.
Well, that doesn't sound like Paul Collins.
No, it's not management this time. It's that young girl. She's checked the job in.
Oh, no.
Yes, she resigned. That was Janet. She just read the letter out, and she wants action, you know, blood.
Well, sooner you than me, love.
Anyway, where have you been?
Told you. Clinic.
What did they say?
They think I'm pregnant.
Oh, my God.
I blamed you.
That'll please the milkman.
This homemade shaddy lark, is that what's tying you up?
Well, it has a bit, yeah. Look, I'll just phone that shop steward, eh? He might be able to sort it out his end. Might be just a storm in the teacup.
I think you've been a bit optimistic, love. Well, it is Christmas, you know. Festering troubles come to a boil.
OK, Grunty. We know you're in there. Come on out. Come in and get me copper.
Oh, hey, love. You're not seriously suggesting anybody drinks this, are you?
No, that batch is for the future, girl. Good management. Plan ahead.
Oh, spoken like a true trade unionist. Do you want a brew?
Hello, Michael. Yes. Poppy Grant here, lad. Yes, fine, thanks. How's Angela?
Crawler.
Oh, lovely.
Anyone at home?
In here.
Tidings of comfort and joy.
Oh, looks like you've been busy. You didn't buy these, did you?
You're joking.
Ah.
Could feed an army with this lot.
Oh, well.
And the Air Force and the Navy too, I'd imagine.
Isn't this getting a bit out of hand? I mean, if every manager gets these bribes...
Oh, nasty word, Anna.
Oh.
And difficult to prove, too.
Oh.
No, not bribes. More a gesture of thanks for all the help given during the past year.
Ooh, some gesture.
For your lovely wife at Christmas. That's one of the firms who put in a tender for the maintenance contract. Buying a present for the manager's wife is what passes for subtlety.
You're getting too cynical about these presents.
Gestures, Anna, gestures. Mwah.
Look, it might have been a genuine pleasure to do business with people. Well, so, Christmas time, well, what more natural than to show some form of appreciation? I mean, it's only a gesture. That word again.
There's a word of difference between the gesture and the bribe, Anna.
Oh, well, tell me, because I can't see the difference.
Well, one firm sends my wife some expensive perfume. Now, that could be interpreted as a bribe. Until another firm delivered a brand new car as a token of thanks and esteem for the past year, etc. Suddenly, the expensive perfume seems by comparison a small gesture. Now, one firm only sent a card. I admire that.
Oh, enough to award them the contract?
Oh, why not? Tender's low enough.
And when will you announce this?
Oh, not till after Christmas. After all, we don't risk losing all these gestures, do we?
Oh, I'm married to a cynic.
No, you're not. All this bounty comes from tax relief.
Oh.
We can't eat 5 turkeys now, can we?
Well, we could always give them away.
Yeah. Fine. Any idea who to?
Well, it's funny you should mention that.
Oh, yes.
Hello? How did you get this number? She'd no right. Well, I don't want to see you, except maybe in court. Congratulations. What do you want, a chocolate watch? Look, there's somebody at the door. I don't give a damn if you don't believe me.
And what do we do if these don't work?
They've always worked before.
Ours did till an hour ago.
First time. I'll put money on it.
So would I.
Over my dead body.
Harold,
What?
don't say such things.
How long have you had these lights, Ralph?
Oh, long enough to know they'll work. Right, come on, Edna. Switch 'em on before Christmas comes and goes with us 3 still stuck here like lemons.
Well, come on, woman, switch them on and we'll all get a bit of peace.
Right, OK. In a way, it's nice to have Ralph's lights on the tree.
It's Ralph's tree as well.
You know what I mean? It's the first time we 3 have spent Christmas together.
Let's hope it won't be the last, eh, Harry?
Oh, yeah.
Edna?
Oh, right. Well, without wanting to stand on
Oh,
ceremony...
for God's sake, woman, switch them on. Pounds to a penny, they won't work.
Right, you're on.
Told ya? Flashing lights.
What do you think of them, then?
They're beautiful. Beautiful.
Like them, dear?
Oh, they're lovely. Aren't they, Harry?
Yeah, lovely.
Well, I don't appear stupid, but why don't you just get a divorce and put it all behind you? Forget him.
I thought I had till the clown phoned.
But if you get a divorce, it'll all be over.
But is he serious about a divorce, or does he just want to get at me again? See what I'm saying?
Do you think he might come here?
I wouldn't put it past him.
You need a minder.
Right, on cue.
What's your girls? How's it going then, eh?
Bye, Pat.
Somebody's been violating this smokeless zone, haven't they, Sandra?
Guilty. I've had bad news in the hotline from Glasgow.
Well, you have my sympathy, but you're behaving like a real idiot.
I'm not in the mood, Pat.
You're letting him get to you.
It can't be helped.
And what's worse is by smoking, you're letting him get to us, me and Kate. Because we're the ones who's suffering, breathing in your exhaust fumes, you know what I mean?
There's no need to rub it in.
Hey, she's the one who's rubbing it in. Look, Sam, I'm sorry. OK, so your fella's causing you a bit of aggravation. Fair enough. But what I mean is, if you share a trouble, you halve it. But you don't share your trouble, Sam. You go spreading it all over the house.
You're right. I'm going for a walk. Excuse me.
Look at the time. I didn't think he's going to show up, you know.
Who's the education fella?
Education Welfare Officer. 4:20. He won't come now.
Does it say anything in the letter or what?
No, they've probably been fighting again. Right, come on. Let's get you down there.
Must be getting used to this, Marie, the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Very funny. And Michelle should be helping you, not me.
Well, she's too busy arranging her social life with the chirpy cockney.
Oh, Pat. He seems okay.
Yeah, he's all right, but she's not exactly fighting him off, is she? There goes.
No sweat. Chirpy cockney. You're letting your imagination run away with you.
That must be that fella from the education committee.
I'm gonna have to let him in.
It's all right, I'll stay here.
Oh, don't talk soft. All right.
No, it's all right, honest. I prefer to stay here. Michelle can give me a hand when she comes back. That's if she ever does come back.
Cheers. I think you were a bit over the top with Sandra before.
Yeah, maybe. But she's got to remember that 2 others live here besides herself. And smoking really gets up my nose. Not to mention me chest and me lungs and me arteries and me heart.
Armory's been going through 20 a day since George got put away. Drives me up the wall.
Yeah, and does it solve anything?
Dunno. Do you think Sandra's ex might show up?
Who knows? How's Terry? It's bound to be with him caked in plaster. Can't expect him to go sprinting around the close, can you?
It's not that. It's just that... Well, he doesn't read books or anything. He just sits there and does nothing.
Well, get him down in the lounge more often.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Michelle, if there's a problem between you two, then get it out in the open. Otherwise, it's going to get worse. And going to end up messy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's easier said than done, though, isn't it?
I know, but you just got to choose the right time to talk about it.
We still on for tonight?
Yeah. How about tripping the light? Fantastic. Down at the Swan.
Love to.
Your 2 sons, Gary and George. They attend Brookside Comprehensive, but lately not very often. According to our register and reports, they've been making the occasional special guest appearance, which usually ends up in a fight. Now, we've had no word from you or a note from the doctor, and I'm here to find out why not.
Didn't realise they were sagging off as well.
As well as what?
Well, as well as fighting and that. You know what it's like with 2 young lads, especially twins. One gets into trouble, the other one gets blamed. So he thinks, well, if I'm getting blamed, I may as well get into trouble. And so it goes on. You know.
If you don't mind my saying so, Mrs. Jackson, you don't seem particularly concerned about their truancy.
I do mind. So don't go telling me how concerned I am about my kids. Because right now they're all I've got, so don't go accusing me of not caring.
If I sounded accusing...
You did.
Then I'm sorry. I didn't intend to. I know you're experiencing some difficulties regarding your husband.
It's not my husband that's the difficulty, love. It's the crime he didn't do. And the jail that he's in for not doing that crime. That's the difficulty. But of course, I expect you've heard all this before. Jailbird's wife claiming her husband's innocent. Jails are full of innocent prisoners, aren't they? All right, Mrs. Grove, you've made your point. I've had me knuckles wrapped. I'll keep a tighter hold on Gary and little George. And I'll make sure they get to school every day. I'll guarantee it.
Good. I'll notify...
But I can't guarantee that they'll stop fighting. If other kids torment them about their dad, they'll fight. And you know what? I'm bloody glad they will. Because nobody in this family takes that sort of thing lying down. Not me, or my kids, or my husband. And you can quote me on that. Chapter and verse to anybody you like.
You've 2 fine-looking lads there. Goodbye, Mrs. Jackson. And good luck. I hope things work out all right.
Thanks. Ta-ra.
be offended if you don't like it. Back to the drawing board, I think. I think our Damon's been messing with this while I haven't been around. The next batch will be a lot better.
I can't wait.
You'll have to. It takes 6 months to ferment. OK, let's hear it.
Cheryl Potter's 18 years old. She was taken on a fortnight ago. The first ever female fitter at Petrochem.
Yeah.
From day one, she claims, and I've no reason to doubt her word, she's been subjected to a constant stream of abuse. Intimate questions about the quality and quantity of her sex life.
I got the message first time.
Finally, one idiot in blue overalls.
Most of them wear blue overalls.
Most of them are idiots.
Finally,
the biggest idiot on the shop floor started to physically intimidate her in the canteen queue, bumping into her accidentally on purpose and all that, until he finally managed to corner her in the cloakroom corridor.
Look, there's another side to this story.
No doubt, but that bit's been sorted out. At 4:05 this afternoon, the management agreed to suspend the man concerned.
Yeah, and at 4:10, the fitters threatened to walk out. So management decided it's a union problem, and we can sort it out, and that means us.
OK, then the union can discipline him.
Look, Janet, we can't have a walk out over this.
So you want me to persuade her it was all a figment of her imagination and to come back to work and live happily ever after?
Look, the shop steward said the lads were only having a bit of a laugh.
And you feel the same?
Look, you're talking about a strike amongst ourselves. Management's going to think we're a right bunch of people who wear blue overalls.
If a bloke was sexually harassed, molested, say, by a homosexual, you'd boot him out immediately. And here with Cheryl, it's exactly the same situation. But you won't do anything to protect your union member because she's a woman.
It's by no means the same situation.
In principle, it's exactly the same.
In practice, it's a lot different. If it was a homosexual assault, I'd have the backing of the rank and file for a start.
Look, Bobby, the unions always want the support of women. Look at the miners' strike. And yet you sit on the fence and allow a woman to be abused and insulted because you don't consider sexism an important enough an issue to confront. And if sexism isn't important, what is? Washing up time?
Coffee?
Oh, please.
Where are the 2 fishes and the 5,000 volunteers?
Sorry?
For my next trick, I require 5 loaves, 2 fishes and 5,000 volunteers.
For your information, I am catering for a little boy's 5th birthday party. Turkey sandwiches. Happy now, are you?
Well, how much are you charging?
£10.
Is that all?
Oh, the turkeys were free. I'm passing on the change in market forces to the consumer. His name is Ben. His mother happens to be a friend of mine, so I'm only too glad to help. It's not costing us anything, so what's the matter? And now, if you'll excuse me, I want the kitchen to myself. I've got an awful lot of work to do.
It spoils the effect.
And them lights are spoiling my eyes while I'm trying to read the paper.
He's got a point there, Edna.
Thank you. I'm glad that somebody else can talk some sense in this house besides me.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to a nice Christmas dinner.
So am I. Kevin's bringing Jessica and Sally.
Oh, it'd be a bit crowded, won't it?
We can fit them in. No bother. The table's big enough.
How many chairs have you got?
Oh, trust Edna to forget the seating arrangements.
You never mentioned chairs till Ralph did.
I designed the Christmas menu, didn't I? The rest of it's your responsibility.
What do you mean you design the menu? We have the same thing every year. Turkey, pork and vegetables with Christmas pudding to follow.
Plus lemonade for Jessica and wine for all of us.
Must have taken you ages thinking that up.
Well, what are you going to do about the chairs?
What are you going to do about the chairs?
I've got chairs at my place standing there doing nothing.
You've saved the day again, Ralph.
Not yet, he hasn't. How are you going to get them round here?
Well, we'll get a taxi, we'll tip the driver a few bob, and we might get away with it.
Who's we, like?
Are you coming with me? Give me a hand.
No. You can go on your own, Ralph. I take up far too much room in the taxi. Your chairs, your taxi.
Where are you going?
To try and rid the paper in peace away from his flashing lights.
I've got nothing against you going out. I just wish you'd stay in with me every blue moon. I mean, we're living in the same house and we speak to each other even less.
Maybe this is a taste of marriage.
And what's that supposed to mean?
This isn't the time to talk about it.
Why not?
I don't know. But I do know if I stay in tonight, I'll be miserable. And if I go out, I'll have a good time.
Oh, I bet you will and all.
Look, Sandra's really okay, and Pat likes you too, you know.
Oh, he likes you as well, or hadn't you noticed?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm only stating the obvious. He fancies you even if you don't fancy him.
That's called paranoia.
Look, I'd really like you to stay in tonight.
And I want to go out. Look, if I stay in tonight, I'll be miserable. I'll blame you, then we'll have a row, and you'll wish I'd gone out in the first place. We're not married yet.
Hey, all right, Michelle, you ready then?
Nearly. Come on, we're ready.
All right, Terry.
Hi.
Starting the festivities off then, eh?
Yeah, Christmas is a busy time for the likes of me.
Oh, wheeling and dealing, are you?
Providing, I call it. Which reminds me, Terence, I thought you might like this. It's to keep you warm in the absence of Michelle.
Right, come on then.
All
See
right.
you later.
Cheerio. Yeah, see ya.
Come
Come on in, girls. Oh, well, let's go down as well. We're going down as well. Hey, wait for me.